As far as props are concerned, it probably would be good to have something like a pillow for your head. Something like a bolster, but that could be a couple of cushions. This is just a bit of yoga equipment, but it can be, like I say, a couple of pillows, something like that, and a blanket or duvet to wrap yourself up in when we come to the still part of the practice, the resting part of the practice. Just another minute or two, and then I'll know for sure that we can get started. Okay, I'm going to go for it. I don't think anybody else is going to come in. There's, like I said, a lot of people for the recording, so which those of you who are online are going to get that as well. So tonight's restorative practice, welcome. We're shifting into autumn nearly, feels a bit different. So one of the ways that we can really get the body to relax and for our nervous system to kind of come down a little bit is to stretch it, to allow the muscles to contract. So that's what happens in a stretch. The muscles will contract towards one another. So we'll do a little bit of that through full body stretches. And then we'll go into, well, we've got 3 poses tonight, really. We'll go into lying down tree pose. And because we've got 2 legs, we will do one on one side and one on the other. And we will still use the action of the body like we would if we were standing, which is to push one foot to the leg, and that creates another contraction for us to then hopefully relax and release. So just to give you some pointers as to why you might want to do this practice regularly, it's because it sets us up so well to sleep. It allows us to release some physical tension in the body, and it allows us to witness ourselves. So obviously we all have that strange and rather odd internal dialogue within our minds. And sometimes if we can just be still in our body, just for a moment, and we are consciously resting the body, sometimes what can happen is that the mind will follow and it will calm down and the thoughts won't be so fast. But this is not an immediate practice like that. It does take time, just like it takes, time for things to wind us up. We need time to unwind, okay? So tonight, as we get into the very end part of the practice, I am going to turn my light out. So then you'll just have these stars and aurora lights going on to help not disturb the space where you are through the light of your screen, okay? When we come to the end of the practice, I will just close it very quietly. I'll say my goodbyes. So that allows you to stay in that space if you want to. I don't want to abruptly bring you out if you are really enjoying this. And if you've been desperate for relaxation and the teacher pulls you out of that, it's not very nice. So yeah, it will be quite quiet at the end and I'll just close the meeting. Okay, so what are we going to do? Props wise, like I said, pillow, cushions, blanket. I forgot to mention socks. You might need socks. You might also have an eye pillow. These are really nice for blocking out the light and I think quite crucial actually. So you don't have to have an eye pillow like this. A scarf or something will do just as well. But if you have an eye pillow, remember that you're putting the weight across bone and not on your eyeballs. So think about it going across the eyebrow line, okay? And that will come in at the end. Okay, we need to just guide the body to release some of this tension so that it can rest and relax more easily. So what we're going to do, like I said earlier, is full body stretches. So come down onto your backs. Just going to take my watch off. Come down onto your backs. You can have your cushion under your head here. And then let's have the legs straight. And we're going to breathe in and bring those arms overhead. And I want you to really reach away through your toes, through your fingertips. Your back will arch probably. And you're going to take a breath in and slightly hold it. And then let it go. And as you let it go, you let your body flop. So we're going to do that again. Reach. And if you've got any shoulder issues and arms overhead isn't good for you, do it out to the side. But reach, breathe in, hold it, breathe out. We'll do 3 more of those, okay? Inhale, reach, stretch even further than you did last time. Breathe in, hold. You can breathe out through your mouth here because that will really help the body to release quite fast. 2 more. And again. Stretch. Really let the last bits of the breath come out. And then this final one, big effort for this one, everybody. So breathe in. You're going to go for it. Breathe out. That's it. Well done. Oh, just letting some of that tension from our day go. So the other thing we're going to do is just shake the hands. You know, we're very busy people. So you might have been on a keyboard, you might have been gardening, shopping, whatever. So just shake the hands out and then let that go to the elbows and then all the way up to your shoulders and just like random flicking movements, okay? No one's seeing you, it's fine. And then breathe in, and as you breathe out, let the arms fall down slowly to the sides. And then bend your knees, feet on the ground. We're going to cross over the legs, bring them to you, and hold where you can, even if it's just clothes. Yeah, it might just be holding your leggings, your pajamas, but you're going to squeeze those legs into you. Breathe in and hold, and then out. Cross your legs the other way. Same thing. Bring them in, squeeze, breathe, hold. Let that go. Lovely. Well done. All right. So you may want a small prop here, like your blanket, perhaps. I'll show on this side so you can actually see. This is the start of our practice. Think about we're guiding the body down slowly. Right leg straight, left knee out to the side. And this is why you might want a prop to support the leg, the left leg. And you're going to put the left foot against your right leg if you can. Maybe it's around the calf. If you can't get the leg up high, that's fine. But what you're going to do is squeeze right leg to left foot and left foot to right leg. And you're just going to hold that for a little bit. Okay, take your time, get the position right, push, and you'll notice that your buttock muscles tighten. Maybe your lower back lifts a little bit, and that's normal, but you're just going to squeeze just for a bit longer. This will help your legs to stay relaxed when we come to our final position, and then just relax and relax a little bit more. and then even more. You might feel like closing your eyes down. You might notice your out breath becomes longer. And that there's a sense of unwinding coming in. Okay, shift your prop to the other side, bend that right knee, straighten the left leg. They're pushing against one another. You're using the prop to support you in that process. And you're going to push and squeeze and buttocks clench. Keep holding. Try not to hold your breath. Keep holding. And on your next out breath, release and let that go. Breathe and watch how you unwind. And we'll do that again. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Hold the buttocks, hold the leg muscles. Just a little bit longer. Maybe you could dial it up a little bit. Maybe there's more in there that can come out. Take a breath in and release. Can't remember if we did 2 on the other side or 3. So I'm going to guess. I think it was 3, so we need to do 1 more, everybody. So breathe in. Bring the foot to touch the leg. Leg pushes into the foot. 1 more, squeezing and holding. Squeezing and holding. Breathe in and then let that go. And just let that go a little bit more. Notice how your muscles have layers to them. Okay. All right, so bring up that right knee. Now we're going to get ourselves super comfy. Like I said, I will turn the lights off completely apart from these ones behind me. You might want to put your socks on now if you didn't have them on already. I'll show you the position. You've got a couple of options depending on how your body feels. So the bolster can come quite high up, just underneath the buttocks. If your thighs are very tired, if you've done a lot of walking, for instance, this would be really nice. If you've got a bit more of a back thing going on and you need your back to relax, push the bolster so it's underneath your knees and that kind of flattens out your back. So the corner edge of my pillow is between, or just about to go between my shoulder blades. That's a really nice support for a particular vertebra there that gets a bit of a rough ride, to be honest. So take yourselves down, get yourselves super comfy, eye pillow or some scarf or something, duvet or even blanket. And I'm just going to turn the light off and join you. So what you're doing in this practice is just witnessing yourself. Watching how you respond. If you need to move, then obviously move. But the more you practice this, the easier it gets to be still. And the benefits become greater. So it's definitely a practice that gets better through doing it little and often, which is why I offer this class this way. and the fact that you get the recording. So that would be my wish, that you do this many times throughout the month until we meet again at the end of October. Okay, so settle your body, make those final adjustments. You can either have your hands on your body or off your body, down the sides. So one of the nice things to help you settle more easily is to have an anchor, a place to hook on to. When your mind wanders off, which it will do, you come back to this anchor. I quite like the breath, just noticing my breath. Some people like to notice the movement in the body, or a particular sensation in your body. But you could also choose sound. So the idea is not to sleep. We stay awake. We stay present. So take a few conscious breaths in and deliberately relax and settle your body a bit more as you breathe out. Give yourself time to settle. So when you are ready to bring yourself back, do that slowly and gently, or you might wish to stay where you are. Thank you for resting with me this evening. See you soon.